What's up? It's your girl M$Blendz. Get it? M$Miss Blendz. Yo, I'm out here cooling, man. I'm on the 7 City Come Up show. Come and ride with us, man. Come on. Basically, I came to Virginia. U.S. Navy. You know what I mean? I'm a drummer by trade. So, I mean, it was just an accident. I spoke with my friends, we went to the club, and my cousin back home DJs. And so, we're hanging out. They was like, well, we have to close the club because the DJ's not here. So I was like, well, let's go. They were like, nah, I dare you to go tell the DJ, go tell the club owner that, you DJ. So I was like, I'm not doing that. But when you 19, 20, a dare, you can't back out on that. So I go in and I say, look, sir, I'm a DJ. If you don't mind, I'll DJ tonight. He was like, sure. He didn't even question me. So I was like, all right, well, so he puts me up there. I'm looking at them. They're looking at me. He let me use the DJs, whoever it was, their records, their headphones, everything. And they just happened to have male dancers that night. One of the male dancers said, hey, I like her, you should hire her. He approached me. I was about a week out from going home. I had just got out of the military. So I was like, okay, but I don't have any headphones or anything. And he was like, we'll get it. And sure enough, the next day, he took me out, bought me everything. I DJed at that club for like 10 years. And the club was empty when we were going there. So after a while, the club was packed. So I felt like, you making money now, I should make money now. Like I said, it's like 8, 9, 10 years later. So the lady was like, the club owner was a lady. She was like, no, we can't do that. So I walked out, the whole club walked out, and the club closed 3 months later. So I was real strong in my faith then. I stayed at home, played with my turntables a lot, and one day somebody knocked on the door and was like, they used to call me DJ Punkin. I'm from Georgia, so everybody called me Punkin. And a guy came up to me and was like, you should call yourself Miss Blendz because of the way you mix. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna change it to M$ though. And back to the story, the girl knocked on the door. She said, did you change your name to Miss Blendz? I said, yeah. She said, well, the Buddha Brothers just asked about you on the radio and said if anybody knows her, tell her come to the radio station. And that was that. I mean, I went up there. Sure enough, they were looking for me. They hired me for Foxy Fridays with Golden Girl Let's Coop. That show dismantled like about a year and a half later. I proposed to the whole station that let's do Crunk Radio. It's a Dirty South show. They didn't even know what Crunk was at the time. But we've been saying it since I was a kid. They gave me that, and then that segued into the production room on 92.1, and I fell in love with the local artists. And after that, it's enough said. Working there every day was cool. And when I first got there, the lady said, what do you do every day? I said, nothing. I just go hang out. I come here on Fridays, do my show. She said, do you want a job? I was like, sure. She's like, it's assistant engineer, but it's not what it sounds like. You gotta cut grass, do light bulbs. I was like, I don't care. You know what I mean? And then the promotions director said, yeah, but I'm your boss. So I said, okay. I went to promotions. I asked her if I clean out the storeroom, if, can I put my desk back there in her department? She said yes. And next thing I know, they hung me a sign up, said, welcome to Blendzville. And from that point on, I mean, I just took advantage of the blessing that was dealt. A lot of people think that it's just about buy a flyer and we're gonna be packed. And it's not. The first thing you have to really think about is who is my audience? You know what I mean? Like, if I sell ice cream, I'm not really looking for steak eaters in January. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for rappers, I'm looking for people like that. So my target audience is open mics and clubs that might play the local artists. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't know that this guy next to them actually could be a star one day. So that's the number one downfall. They promote to the wrong people. A lot of the flyers, you look at the flyer, it's crowded. So when you pick the flyer up, you're like, I don't even feel like reading all this. And a lot of people are scared for some reason, but they don't buy commercials. So when you start your project, the first thing you want to do is develop your budget. And that's going to let you know what you can do. You want to really think about if you're having a venue and you say, I want 700 people to come. Well, if your parking lot holds 20 people, that's not possible. You know what I mean? It's not possible because people are going to come up and be like, I have to park way back here. I'm going to the other club. So it's so many things, simple things that they don't take in mind. They just think it's about get a place, get a flyer, tell somebody about it, and that's it. And it's not. And then once they get inside, the way you keep your name going is inside has to be so fun. You know, like you just like, oh man, I saw this and I saw that, and it was lights and da da da. So, I mean, a lot of people. I think the second problem is everybody try to do it on their own. You know, a lot of people have the same idea, but they do it every week. And I'm like, why don't all you guys just come together? But I mean, that's just something that just happens here, you know. But I mean, eventually they'll come together. And luckily, I'm the only person doing what I do. And I mean, I don't mind somebody coming in and helping, but it's not like you can step in now when it's been 7 years really and just be like, oh yeah, I'm the assistant or I'm this. And like, no, you might be the person that takes the tickets. Not the person with the money, but you might take the tickets. You know what I mean? So it's a hard grind though. It is, it's a hard grind. Like I actually take time. And a lot of the rappers call me mom. On Mother's Day, I got so many calls, you know what I mean? I appreciate that, you know, but that's because I do actually discipline the artist. All right, some of the things that artists can do is realize that one CD doesn't make you an artist. You know, well, no, I take that back. The thought of being an artist makes you an artist, but the grind is what shows everyone that you're the artist. You can make a hot CD, and that goes back to promotions. If nobody knows you there, then you just have a hot CD. You know, you need somebody to actually critique it that doesn't know you, that's not gonna be your boy. Someone says, oh yeah, that's hot. You know, especially like the part where you gave me a shout out on number 8. You know what I mean? And you have to be so honest with them that they have to go back to the drawing board. You know, once you get that done, you get your promotions done, you have to go to open mics, not just to be seen, but to perfect your craft. It's being an artist is about being a performer. That's what separates Jay-Z from everybody else. Excuse me, even from the people who think that Jay-Z is not better than Nas, to me he is. Even if Nas has better lyrics, Jay-Z's overall performance, like I don't know if you saw the awards, but Nas stood still the whole performance. I turned the channel, I was like, I already know the song, you know what I mean? But if you watch Fade to Black, that's what I watch every year before the awards. Get my mojo on, get focused. Everybody knows, don't call her 30 minutes before the show starts. Don't talk to her. I'm somewhere by myself, praying, just shaking my head, just like a boxer zone. You know what I mean? You have to. And, you know, more importantly, they need to collab. Around here, it's important to collaborate with people because it helps get your name out. So, between stage presence, between your sound, you want to sound different. Don't make music you think people want to hear. Make the music that's in your heart. You know, it's a lot of people that are imitators, and that's not good. You know, if you want to imitate this person, why I would just go buy this person. You know, and it might be their favorite artist, but that's just not good. Be you, and they're scared. Like Jay-Z even says that. See, that's the problem. These people are scared to be themselves, and he's not, and he comes through every time. And to be honest with you, I'm not a Jay-Z fan. You know what I mean? To be honest, I'm not even a rap fan. I like rock, I like gospel, I like everything. You know what I mean? But as a drummer, rock and roll just has a whole lot more drums. You know, my favorite artist is Phil Collins. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. You setting me up with this question. My favorite artist, rap-wise, is Double XL. Reason why is because he's a storyteller. He is one of the artists that I believe wake up with a rap on his mind. He doesn't write just to be writing. And he's just so passionate about what he does. When you hear the new deal, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like he has one song, he was going through a little love problem, and I was like, write a song. So I'm thinking he's gonna write this, I love her, da 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 da. No, the song is called Patron, and it's crazy. You will see. You know what I mean? And favorite performer is Jay Skizzle. He's one that I've had to discipline about screaming in the mic, but performance-wise, you can't take it away from him. To me, he's the next T.I. To me, Double XL is the next Biggie Smalls. You know what I mean? And my favorite other artist is Abyss, because she's just necessary. right now it's a void in hip hop, and I really believe she can fill that void. I think the thing that kind of throws me about her is she's not a real big jumper around the stage or anything like that, but she does get your attention. You know what I mean?